Hey, PD Grizz here. Just wanted to do a quick video on this beautiful little knife. This is a very interesting knife. This is a Poldi from about 1940. A gentleman's knife. And the interesting thing about it is that it was most likely made by Victorinox. Now, Poldi was a manufacturer of steel in the Austro-Hungarian Empire and Austria and Czechoslovakia after World War I that supplied steel to Victorinox before World War II and during World War II. And some knives were made and sold under the Poldi brand by Victorinox. This has the very interesting wide, long back nail file. Now, there's one thing that's unique about it. I'm not going to mention it. I'm going to see if somebody else can pick it out. But it's the one thing that puts into doubt whether it's made by Victorinox or not. But I'm fairly certain it was made by Victorinox. Has these really cool scissors. And I've seen these on other knives exactly like this from Victorinox. So I have very little doubt that this was made by Victorinox. But the mother of pearl on this is absolutely stunning. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it just shimmers so beautifully in the light. Especially when you move it, you get those hues of pink and yellow and maybe some green coming through. It's just really cool. And the fact that they made these knives with this open rivet construction, this material is so brittle and delicate that it would be so easy for these to expand while being peened and just crack the whole handle. So later they changed over to gluing them on. But these wide, long nail files, like on the back, they're extremely rare, especially from this early. I mean, the problem finding out information is that there's a huge gap in catalogs from Victorinox. On SacWiki, you basically have, I think, a 1902 catalog and then a 1943 catalog, and very little in between. So it's hard to find images of the knives. But I'd like to see if somebody can figure out what I'm pointing out that is different than other examples you'll see of this knife. I believe this is an earlier configuration that they changed later on to make that part more easy to manufacture. And this is stamped in, not etched. So that's kind of why it's uneven, because the stamp didn't take as well over here. It laid in heavier here. They probably just, when they were hammering it or however they impressed that stamp in there, it just didn't grab as well there. It's in fabulous shape. It's got great snap. And for being as old as it is, it's incredible that these handles have survived intact. So if anybody knows anything about these knives, please let me know. I'd love to find out more about it. I'm trying to do research on it, but there's very little information about it. I mean, I only was able to find out about Poldi by going through gun forums. That's how hard the information is to find. And you pretty much find all the same stuff over and over again on SacWiki or the Swiss Army Knights forum. So if anybody has any answers for me, please let me know. Thanks. Peter Grizz out.